Okay, I have no idea. Wow, this must have fallen down. Because that is not supposed to be in the middle of the walkway here. I'm back by the creek near my old house. Major's Park, basically. Wow, it has grown up a lot since I've been not back here. All these are over here, grown up. All these are over here, grown up. I haven't been back here in like a year. Or at least a couple months. But I've been feeling really weird. I was gonna do this video before. I don't know how long, like I was gonna say originally, I don't know how long this is gonna stand. On this phone, my battery life is really interesting. Wow, these have grown so huge. These used to be little shrubs. They never used to be higher than my head. And this is the smart little hole with the cute little hole that I call this the fairy going. You have your little pond, then the little thing where the uprooted thing was. This is where I always used to come in before, and now apparently it's well known because it's way worn down. Now, granted, it might just be the beavers, but well, the beavers have modified it. It's buggy down here. It's really kind of cool looking. This is my shit. This is what helps me out. Little cute little offshoot there. And really cool. Yeah, mosquitoes. How they feel the roots system, and it goes into the water. There are a lot of mosquitoes out here, so I'm not going to stay in here that long because I don't have proper clothing for this. It is very nice, and oh, that's why, because the deer have been back here. There's see that? It's a deer trail that goes up the other side, probably towards the back end of, yeah, and then this is the other thing I gotta watch. There's a lot of, leaves of 3, if you know what I mean. AKA poison ivy down here. Never used to have an issue with it. Probably still don't, but just to be careful. I don't want to get messed up with anything if I don't have long pants on. Since I have this skirt thing. Whee! I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point being, there's a lot of black raspberry bushes out too. But they've cut them. See, this one's going to have a lot of berries on it. Anyway, point being, those are cute flowers. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Usually you don't see the daisies with like a kind of a pink tinge. So I thought that was cool. I really do miss coming back here. It's one of the downfalls of having to move, and having to drive back here, because when we officially sell the house, I'm not going to be able to park there. I'll have to park on Holy Inn, where everybody else does, sad face. Wow, is it so overgrown now? Okay, apparently during the growing season and the wet season, I'm not even going to go over there. I'm just going to follow the boardwalk because I have other things I need to focus on. But there's an offshoot. That's where I usually go, is right by the creek bed. And this is the boardwalk that was made years ago. And this is, of course, what me and my older brother Dan and Eric used to call the Jurassic Park plant. It's a gigantic, I don't even know what that is, but some of my friends might. Wild roses and vines of all sorts. The growing season, like during the spring, it must have just extremely like rebounded. But anyways, my point being, energy is really hardcore right now. Lots of things I've been feeling. Lots of things that I can't really focus on, that I've been trying to doing something. Now, granted, today, actually, what am I doing? They actually have a bench down here now. Might have been modified that. It's confusing and strange, and there is like what looks to be like spit coming off of this tree, but it's actually the like silk of whatever thing's in there. That's kind of weird looking. It's like that spit silkworm stuff. It's not silkworm though. Once I sit down, I won't be as distracted. Sorry, guys. It's just I haven't seen. Oh, what tree is this? That's a vine, but this is not an aspen, maybe? No? I don't know. Anyways, it's super tall. Alright, I'm gonna sit down. It might just be that also I'm on a detox and today's day 3, so it's when basically I'm detoxing from gluten again. I had to revamp my stuff and I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of getting sick and tired of, ooh, dragonfly. Or might have been damselfly actually, because I had more wings. Yeah. This has been here for a little bit, but I don't remember. I never came down this far. Or on this section of it. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I'm just gonna sit right here. It's like a cute little video aspect. Ah, look at me, I'm in. I'm gonna take a picture so I remembered it. Okay, so I'm doing a detox. Again, it's hard. This is day 3. The day 1 and 2 were like, okay, no problem, blah, blah, blah. And then my body's like, oh shit, I really don't have it. So day 3 is like hardcore detox. I can feel the weakness starting until my body starts to realize it's got to metabolize other stuff in the fat cells around my stomach again. That I've gained back my weight, which I'm disappointed in. But hey, when I was eating that much gluten, I ended up eating so much gluten, like you knew before, if anybody was following my videos before in my sporadic videos, because I've been so busy the last 2 years with a lot of loss in the family and a lot of different changes, job changes, now, you know, living situation changes, life changes, you know, friends coming and going, family coming and going, people coming and going, you know, all the changes of life. And so basically, sorry, I gotta get situated. There we go. So basically, my body's gotta realize, hey, I've got fat cells around certain areas of my lower abdomen that I can use, and then that'll help. I've also got to get off of the, well, pop that I was doing, which is like, I was on Coca-Cola, instead of like the energy drinks and monster drinks, and then I went to like, Mountain Dew, and I don't really like Mountain Dew, but it's because also I was getting like free ones from Tops for the Monopoly thing, so I was like, yeah, whatever. And being at an 8-hour job, standing up all the time, except for the half-an-hour lunch you get, you need something to sustain you. And of course the gluten was sustaining me. This is the only job I've had so far where you actually have to be standing the whole entire time, almost, like, except for your lunch. I've had other jobs when I was at CVS and stuff where you can actually kind of sit down or do stocking or whatever, but they prefer you to be constantly like doing truck or walking and assisting customers, which is all fine and dandy. It's just when you're not physically fit for it currently, your body, I'm actually less fit than half the people there, which is sad. So that's why I'm doing this detox, and that's why I'm like, no, this is embarrassing and I need to get my shit together. So yeah. But hey, it's never too late, guys. You can always adjust and readjust. Now, the only one of the reasons I went back was because I started the job, and then I was like, okay, I need to keep going. And then my test came back negative for celiac and negative for Crohn's. So I'm like, well, what's the sense then? Let me see, you know. And I was eating the wheat all the way through because in order for the test, you needed to eat wheat. You need to have the wheat in your system. So I was like, I was eating more wheat this time around than I have before I stopped eating the wheat. Like, it was the same amount, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So when I did start kind of dabbling in weed again, about 2 years ago, when I moved back in to my grandparents' house, I didn't eat as much as I currently was. Then after my younger brother passed, I ended up eating pancakes and all the things because it reminded me of him, and I just wanted to feel a connection to him again, and that kind of got cravings for that kind of stuff. It was part of my grieving process, and now I'm like, ugh. Now I'm like, yeah, no, that's like it's kind of like when you're in a new relationship, you get that puppy love, and then you're just kind of like, yeah, after a while, you're like, that's not how it actually is. That's when the endorphins are high, and you're like, you don't see the flaws in the other person, and you're like, okay, how can I handle this? Is this going to be sustainable? But anyway, And then I've also been doing a lot of other stuff behind the scenes, getting certifications for other healing maladies, however you want to pronounce it, aka different things I can do on the side if I want to. Basically, things that will help me in a holistic sense if I want to go sometime and open up a practice and offer different things, or if I want to team with a already sustained business that offers different healing and holistic avenues. I'm not going to keep saying the word because I know what the word is, but I just can't pronounce it right. Maladies, I don't know. Anyway, point being, so I'm getting my crystal certification, which is really, really cool. I'm really excited about it because that's really cool because that's just, I do crystals. It's just my thing. So if I can do it professionally at some point down the line, I'm really all about that. I just am finishing up my 3 volunteer sessions. I got 1 more to go. Our schedules are not matching up, so we kind of have to keep. And in the meantime, I'm also doing the there were electives that you could do along the way, which I just did electives just in general, and you need 16 credits for a master in it, and I'm getting my master's as well. So in one of the electives that I did actually is one of the ones that you could use towards your final assessment for the master's certification, and it's by Hibiscus Moon, who is credited, and this is her. I only chose to jump on it this time because it's basically her last time even doing it. So after December, she's not doing it. You have to graduate in either your CCP certification or your MCP certification by December. You have to have everything in and all accredited and all the things. So I figured, you know what, she's the one, everybody's been following her. My other friend who does Reiki healings and has a patron group, she started out with Hibiscus Moon right away. I followed her originally, and then I kind of fell off the map because Facebook did weird things and it wasn't in my feed, and I totally forgot about her and different things, and then she came back across in my feed when I was doing stuff one time, and I'm like, oh, okay, might as well. I mean, because what does it hurt? I mean, as long as you got it, you can use it. You don't have to use it. It is however life chooses to come your way. So I'm doing that. I also am doing Kyle Gray's, I still have to get angelology course, because I did one from, well, Dorian Virtue, and we all know where that went. Never was able to finish that one, sadly, which kind of sucks because I wasted all my... I paid for it and I wasn't able to get it because she went a different route, so it is what it is. That one was personally through her personal website versus Hay House. Now, Hay House would have given me a refund on everybody else who did it, but she did it personally through her website, and that was towards the tail end of when this was happening, so I wonder if something weird was going on there. But anyways, it gave me the precursor to do Kyle's one, because I've always been interested in angels. I've always worked with Archangel Michael. I've always worked with Raphael, and even without knowing, I work with angels. I work with God. I work with, Mary and Jesus and all the stuff, because I've always, had a solid spiritual center growing up. There's my ADHD, or not my ADHD. There's my dyslexia, turning into Yoda, flipping words around. That's another thing that's going on with me. That stuff's starting to kick out. So I'm thinking the gluten-free might help keep that at bay, and calm it down a little bit, so I can actually focus a little bit more. Highly, highly sensitive to stuff now. Being on another medication now for anxiety and depression helps. It's not really a well-known one, but it works for me. Yeah, it's been helping with when I feel out of touch with stuff, and when I feel like my world's crashing down, which happens a lot in my world, but it's also because I'm on a spiritual path, and I chose a spiritual path kind of like a lot of light workers that are out there that basically oh, I gotta start heading back now. Yeah, I'll go back this way. I'm like, it's 14 minutes. Oh boy, my other thing's done, so I have to go check on that at the house. And the sky's getting cloudy, because by noon here it's gonna start raining and thunderstorming. So I wanted, I woke up at like 7:45, 8 o'clock. So I got my stuff ready. I got whatever I could, made a strawberry peach smoothie thing. Ate that, took my iron, because now with the gluten-free, that was weird. There's like a giant spider on the floor. Giant spiders, Dan, run away! Because I know you're going to be watching this, or if you don't, because, oh, that's what they are. Oh, they're the tent caterpillars. We used to have those in the willow tree a long time ago. Dan, if you're watching this, you remember the tent caterpillars? We had to freaking burn them out sometimes. But anyway, that was way back in the 90s, in the early 90s. Dating myself now. So anyways, if I get the gluten-free, oh yeah, they're all over the place. Wow. See, that's the other thing I've noticed with people coming into Ace. They constantly are talking about bugs are in tons of amounts. The deer, like all the animals and things are like numerous, like everything's overgrowth. All the animals have like had 5 million babies, and you know, they're all, it's very odd. It's all this stuff. Oh, that's a cute little grove. Cute little grove. It's all what's happening after the shutdown. So you messed up Mother Nature. They had like the set system, and then Mother Nature decided, okay, we're gonna come back when we were shut down, and now we're going back. And so Mother Nature's like, what? I don't have all this space again. So it's very interesting to see. Here's the other little offshoot that goes down. It's really buggy down there now. Back towards the back of the creek, the other direction. That's where I usually come out of. That's why I didn't notice a bench on the other side, because I don't usually come that side. I love all the wild roses. It smells so pretty. Look at all these. Wild roses. Wild roses. They're so pretty. Oh, I hear bullfrogs. Bullfrogs. Let's see if I can smell these. You can't really smell it. That's weird. I'm smelling something then. Here's the frog's view. Oh wow, okay, this is a little bit weird. You can see it. It's a little off center. It's tipping, but they fixed it kind of. Oh, oi. Bulldog, or bullfrogs. Can you see that kind of offsetting? Anyway, it's kind of funny. If you're looking at this way, like, okay, I don't know if you can see. You can't really see it in the video, but it like, woo. It's kind of funny. Looks like a bumpy road that you drive on. Oh, this is what I'm smelling. I must be smelling the tops of those trees, or well, this stuff right here. That's what it is. It's part of the fuchsia or something. I don't know. Oh, these are the other ferns. The Jurassic Park ferns. Jurassic Park ferns. Anyway, I try to make it at least a little bit fun. I gotta make stuff a lot more fun. Now, this is the bench I'm used to. But if you can see right now where I am, it kind of goes on. Well, no, it doesn't. See, that's deceiving. See, in my video, it looks like it doesn't, but it really goes low. And this is a gigantic willow tree. That's really kind of cool. And this is the wetland. This is where they put the boardwalk through. That's why this thing moves all the time. You can kind of see it here where I'm on this side, and it goes foomp, 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 foomp. It goes up that side, down. Well, anyway. Bullfrogs are over there. And the swamp. Birds like this tree. One year when me and my older brother's wife, me, I think it was her sister too at some point. Anyway, all came down here. This was all water. The swamp just came because the river or the creek flooded, and it came right up to here. So it looked like I made a comment. I go, we're like Jesus, we're walking on water, but it wasn't, because we were still on. It was the first time they made the boardwalk. So it's actually, oh, hi, yellow finches. Yellow finches. See them? The other one's right there. Oh, I miss the yellow finches. I miss my birds. And we've got a couple, but I don't have bird feeders for them. Yellow finches. Hi, yellow finch. Oh, they're so beautiful. All right, anyway. Every time I pull my purse around my back, it hurts my back. Dang it. Oh, bird squirrel. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know what. I went to the side, sorry. You can't. Alright, so can you see up there? The red squirrel and then the bird. The red squirrel's like. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I need to have more fun for sure. I work on systems. I thrive on systems, to be honest. And when I don't have a system in place, and when I'm trying to get a new system in place, I'm all trying to figure shit out, and it's not cool. It's part of what I've now learned is a slight autism, that apparently I'm have, whatever, I don't even know. But I see it now. I see it as more and more as an adult and trying to manage adult responsibilities and work life and all the things. That's one reason why I'm also trying to do more maladies, I guess that's how you say it, more maladies that are more centered on what I can sustain and stay in because I enjoy them, and also working my side biz, aka my oil biz, and stuff, which is another cool thing because next week is convention. Oh wow, you can feel that. It's like jumping on a trampoline. Woo, boy, that's freaky. It's like when you're in a bridge in a car and your car goes boom, 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 boom. That's creepy. And I can feel myself walking away. So anyway, see, that's also part of the autism thing when I'm super sensitive to things, and my attention, I'm bringing in, look at dog, hence the point, dog prints now. I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, you can. Dog must have jumped in off of, oh yeah, you can see it over there. That's where it came in from. They're not supposed to be off leash here at all, but you know, they don't get fined, it don't matter. So as long as they don't jump on people, and there's signs that say they're supposed to, but nobody really listens. That's why I had an issue walking my dog down here a couple times, but there's another one of the worms. The birds are probably having a heyday with these worms. And the worms are probably like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So, yeah, fun times. Circle of life, guys, circle of life. And here's the end of the boardwalk. I'm taking you on a tour now. It's been 23 minutes. My phone's probably gonna be super freaking low. Hopefully not, but so yeah, definitely need to do more fun because I know when I have fun and I'm focusing on that, then basically I can offset all the stress of, say, a job or, you know, 9 to 5 or something like that. But at the same time, when I'm working my side young living business, well, I'm trying to make that my full business, but each their, you know, figuring out whatever I have to do, dabbling in all these other things, and focusing on exactly what it is that spirit and source is trying to tell me to do, which I know is completely not the norm and not, how would you say, accepted by the rest of my family and friends. Well, not friends. My friends who are my friends will understand. And they're like, oh my god, that's perfect for you. Make it work. Oh, chipmunk. Chipmunk is bounced out of the woods and came back in. Ew, that's a big pile of dog poop. Ew, dog. Sorry, dog poopy. And my phone just said low battery. I'm at 20% now, so I'm gonna have to shut this off. I figured it was almost gonna drain my battery, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I need a new phone too. This is the thing. I'm gonna have to get a completely new phone, because the battery life on this does not stay anymore. It is a iPhone 7 Plus, so I got it a bunch of years ago, at least 4 now, if not more. So it's well overdue for a trade up or, you know, whatever. So I got free offer for a trade up. for whatever. So I don't know. I gotta figure out what phone I'm gonna get, but once I upload this and figure out this, what did you guys get? You know, because I'm gonna stay with the iPhone right now because it works with my laptop and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. And which one would you prefer? I know one of my coworkers says the 13. He said he loves it. I definitely am going to try to get one that's got 1 terabyte of information, because that's where I keep all my photos, all my information for my side businesses, all my documents, all my forms, and a lot of the other stuff that I do. So I need more power for mobile, you know, avenues here. So I will talk to you guys later then. It is now going on 26 minutes. So thanks for staying with me, and thanks for coming with me on my nature walk. It did actually help recenter me and help get my cardio going, which also helps clean out the system, get all the body systems going, all the chakras going, back in flow as much as they can be. This is why I don't do a treadmill, because I can't be inside when I do, because I can't be focused on doing gym stuff. I have to be able to be focused on nature so I don't realize I'm doing gym stuff. It's a mind psyche thing. Alright, going back into Slight Woods for now to go back to my house, and that's where I'm going to have to eventually park now before going back to my old house after we sell it. And yeah, I will talk to you. The foxes used to live up here, actually. When they were making this, I used to come down here, and this was all just like bulldozed, and there was nothing here. It wasn't leveled, and it was all just dirt. And actually, the way we used to go is we used to go kind of weave around here, and then instead of going here, we'd go straight through where that tree is and down back, which is really, really kind of funny that I remember that, because we actually went right there through. Actually, we'd go there and we'd go straight through there, instead of all this over here. But it's really interesting, all the different ways that things have changed. And I think a lot about how my grandmother used to see things and my grandfather used to see things, because they lived 90-some years. So they saw a lot over the years and had a lot of different things happen and experience. So that's actually kind of cool. You know, something's living in there when they chop all that down. So I'm going to get going, because it's going on 28 minutes now. And I will talk to you guys later. Alright, enjoy your Sunday. I will talk to you later. Bye!